Hello Airsoft people, my name is Daniel. For those of you who have been subscribing to my channel for a while, you know that I am involved in a number of different hobbies and strange exploits, notably the armor crafting, which I do actually fight in. I have a variety of weapons that I use for that. Hobby that I've recently gotten into is Airsoft, which is essentially paintball, but using small BBs, usually 0.2 gram to 0.4 gram, depending on the type of rifle you're using. And not unlike all my other hobbies, this one involves a certain element of risk to your health, which is to say, it hurts when you get shot. That's not so much what I'm concerned with. The main thing is face protection, clearly eyes and teeth. So today I'm going to be talking to you about goggles. Now, the goggles that I'm showing here are a fairly inexpensive set of goggles. You can find them all over the internet. They're called Arena Flakjacks, and this is a classic example of get what you pay for, but it really works. Now, these showed up very quickly, like 3 days, pretty easy order on that site. I'll go and put that site information up at the end of the video somewhere. And they were about $20 with the shipping. So, pretty good deal there, not too expensive. You see a lot of guys playing Airsoft, they're using shooting goggles, which are just essentially clear wraparound visors, and I was not comfortable with that for the simple fact that you're never always looking at the person shooting you. BBs come in from the side sometimes, and I, for one, am not intending to lose my eye for a hobby. After years of the SCA, LARPing, running around the woods, having not been impaled by trees, I'm so not getting my eye shot out by a BB gun and being Ralphie from A Christmas Story. So, bought these. They had a couple of features that I liked, namely these venting systems and foam, which is comfortable, and the adjustable strapping in the back, so all good things. Took them out of the box, found out there's a couple of things you need to be aware of. First off, it came with some sort of coating on the inner goggle. This might have been anti-fog coating, except it clearly wasn't, as the goggles fogged up very, very, very quickly. Really badly, too, I might add. I do play in the Northeast. It is the summertime. It's about as humid of an environment as you could ever ask for, short of maybe the bayous of Louisiana. So be aware they do fog up pretty badly. Use your anti-fogger of choice. I do recommend you scrub the inner side of the lens out first. These lenses do pop out. You can replace it with the smoke-colored ones if you have a really sunny day. But rinse them off. There is definitely a factory coating on them, and it's pretty nasty once you start fogging it up with sweat from playing. Number two, the vents aren't actually vents. They look really cute and all, but no air goes through them. Why is that, I hear you cry? Now, a vent, by definition, and me being an engineer, I love this sort of thing, when you look at it, I pop one of those vents out, that's a solid piece of plastic, all the way through. So really, nothing actually passes in and out of this. So I don't know why they call these vents so much, because essentially they're just cosmetic. Now the good news is they do pop in and out, so what we're looking to do is actually just affix a fan right here. You can get very cheap fans through various Airsoft sites. If you want, I think those are like $20 or so. If you're feeling your Wheaties, you can do what I do and go over to Radio Shack. If you have a soldering iron, you're already halfway there. You can buy the battery hookups and small micro fans, the ones they typically use on video cards, or even smaller in some cases. And I'm just going to mount that right on there with a hot glue gun. Hook that in there. I'll get a piece of elastic to go and keep the battery pack on the back there. And I will not have the benefit necessarily of an on-off switch, but I'll just have to clip a battery in. You can get a rechargeable battery if you want to be even more frugal or a little more eco-friendly. So, things to be aware of with the Arena Flakjacks. That said, they were a $20 pair of goggles. I'm not going to get too crazy about it. Considering the fact that when you look at goggles that actually come with built-in venting systems in them, they can run upwards of $80 or $90 for the Tokyo Maru ones, or the ESS ones can go up to $200, but those are the Army uses these ones. I believe there is a knockoff version of the Tokyo Maru with a face mask attached, which is $40. Don't know how I feel about that, as it doesn't look like it's the best face mask in the world. But I'm going to go and get a different face mask to go with this, and I will update with a video later to show how my fan project worked.